Welcome to i.c.stars 2018 Capitalize on Illinois Conference. We have a great group of people here today. We've got IT leaders, we've got sponsors, we have i.c.stars alums, we have current cycle participants, and we couldn't do this event without you.
How many people, this is their very first i.c.stars event? Wow, right on! We are activating a technology community of change agents to power social and economic freedom. And we're creating equitable access to opportunity through technology training and placement. In a nutshell, we find talent, we train talent, and we put talent to work.
The future of cybersecurity, there will be more frequent attacks. The attacks are going to be more complex and they're going to be more adaptive. These data breaches are really serious business, and it's having a pretty wide impact when something goes wrong. So it's absolutely critical to manage these cyber risks.
So what has been your or your customers' biggest challenge when it comes to future-facing cyber and data strategy?
I would say to be nimble, look at it frequently, stay up to speed with what's going on in the market, and be able to react appropriately. Ahi, tell me a little bit about what you've been doing since the i.c.stars program.
Yes, it's been so much. So since i.c.stars, I have been a consultant for ThoughtWorks for a good 4 years. I worked as a QA on many different projects, and I left ThoughtWorks to start my own company called Geek Empowered, and we focus more on front-end development, design, development, and testing.
My role is to help open and launch i.c.stars across the country, and I couldn't be more honored.
The attacks that we see that are strictly criminal at civilian targets look, in their sophistication, they start to look like what it looks like when China or Russia's intelligence apparatus comes after you. I want to thank Romka and i.c.stars for having me here today. It's an absolute privilege. It was something else. I haven't done hardly anything like it in my life.
The cycles that I've been involved with, you actually get to see the solution presented and completed and built, which is great and rewarding for the sponsors like us.
First and foremost, I like to thank TTX and i.c.stars.
The stars kind of was always a point of reference for pioneering or to navigate to the next place. That's why we chose the name Alpha Stars, was because i.c.stars, and it goes far beyond our team.
Tell me about the mentorship program that you were a part of.
Our client sponsor was the private bank, who is now CIBC. I mean, you were just speaking with Dan
Yes,
so he was pretty much over that.
So what are you doing now?
Well, I just recently was offered a job at Accenture, so I'm going to accept that. Thank you.
That's amazing.
What has been you guys' biggest challenge, like finding talent in the security space and retaining the talent?
So the biggest is cyber is a hot market, and there's not a lot of people. So across different industries, it's very demanding. So that's probably the biggest challenge that we have. It's very competitive. There's a lot of opportunities out there, and I would have to say that's probably the biggest challenge. We don't have enough people to do all of the good work that we need to do within operations within the cyberspace.
There's never been a greater time to get into cyber security, and I would say that to all the stars in the room.
Get the message of i.c.stars out, and the great work that's being done by i.c.stars is actually inviting Sandy and the i.c.stars team to our user groups.
I was very much aware of i.c.stars and the wonderful thing I'm sure that all of us have witnessed today, the wonderful job that they do with their students.
For all of you in i.c.stars, where you're entering the golden era of technology, you're going to have a lot of fun. The reality is that today, data wells are largely corporate data centers. Going forward, data wells are massively distributed. So you have to think about security in data. Data has to not only have that same level of containerization and security, but there have to be attributes to data. Whose data is it? Where can it be shared? How long does it live?
First time at i.c.stars, and I've been fairly impressed with what I'm seeing, and it's generated enough curiosity where I want to dig in and understand what else you guys do, but so far I'm very impressed, so congratulations on the program.
What Cycle 40 did as far as their presentation was absolutely awesome.
On behalf of Comcast Business, i.c.stars staff, the board of directors, the alum that are here today, the community, it's my pleasure to present this year's award.
It's really humbling to be honored for something like this from a group of people you really just call your family and friends. I don't think I ever did anything to deserve this on purpose. I think that I just show up and attempt to show out and help people get to where they want to go. Just like a lot of you all have done. You all stepped up to the plate when something was missing, and you were there to be accounted for. So really the honor of you all giving me something like this to recognize something that I've done or conversation I've had with someone that helped is really an honor that I give back to all of you all.
And without events like this, i.c.stars would not be able to provide the services and the work that we do to make the impact that we have in the community.